Tonight on The Big Idea, what's bugging you? You can turn frustration into millions when you say,
there has got to be a better way.
From the complex.
It's a great thing. I'm saving people's fingers.
To the very, very simple.
Let's go there. Push back up. See that?
If it doesn't feel right, fit right, or even smell right.
Well, I didn't want my mother-in-law to go in after I had to go.
You could be the one getting rich if you say the magic words.
There's gotta be a better way.
Tonight on The Big Idea.
Welcome to The Big Idea. It is, of course, your daily roadmap to the American dream, and I am Donnie Deutsch. Okay, tonight, I'm going to make you millions. Very simple, very simple. I want you to think back to last week, last month. Anytime you were either using a product, looking for a service, something was annoying you, and you said, there's got to be a better way. I want to repeat those words. There's got to be a better way. If those words ever pop in your head, that's the beginning of a million idea, because that's a product that's not being done right, a service that's not there, and that's the beginning of the $1 million idea. My first guest tonight got her idea because she said there's got to be a better way when it comes to underwear.
The Better Way. Her Look. It's a full line of specialty women's underwear, one that offers a few other nifty tricks to make every woman feel sexy. And it all started with a basic problem: panty lines. Her Look found the better way by getting rid of the elastic trim. Now, Her Look is sold in boutiques across the country and has sales in the millions.
Carrie O'Brien, owner of Her Look. Welcome to Big Idea, kid.
Good to see you.
What are the magic words?
There's got to be a better way.
Okay, you're getting dressed one morning, and what was the problem?
Well, I noticed that there's a lot of women out there that did not know about undergarments, and I thought that that was the biggest problem. So I decided to start my own underwear and undergarment company.
Weren't you the first person that kind of looked at underwear and said, okay, the elastic? Everybody has underwear lines. Why
Right.
is that? I can't believe nobody figured that out before that.
Well, it was a common theme, the panty lines, and some people thought they solved panty lines by creating what's called the thong. I'm sure you know it well.
I've heard of it. Right?
What a lot of women were doing was sacrificing panty lines for hip lines. And so elastic was digging into, the elastic was the problem, was digging into women and causing these lines. So I said there's got to be a way to produce underwear without elastic or trim.
Once again, a simple, I want to stop everybody here. Once again, think about when you get dressed in the morning. Think about when you're doing things with your kids. Think about there's always a better way. Even with something we all wear, underwear. Why did there have to be elastic on underwear? There didn't. Ta-da!
That's right.
The commando line. Take me through this. I love this.
This is commando. We call it Better Than Nothing, and it's invisible underwear. And basically what it is it doesn't have any elastic or trim. And so I remember when I'm an outsider to the industry, and
Which is probably the biggest thing that helps you. But go on.
I did,
okay.
and I said, how come we can't produce underwear that doesn't have elastic? And they're like, how is it going to stay up? Won't it fall down? And I said, I'm sorry, with all the technology fabrics we have out there, why can't we find something that can be what we call raw cut? And that's exactly what this is.
So how does it stay up without the elastic?
So it is just, this fabric is fantastic. It's very stretchy.
Right.
It's so stretchy that it only comes in 2 sizes. So it fits the spectrum to a size 0 to a size 14 within 2 sizes.
Right.
And women really enjoy wearing it. It started out that a woman would buy one pair to wear with a white pair of pants. And it turns out that she wants it for her everyday underwear. She wants to wear commando every day. And it comes in 17 different colors. We have 4 styles of underwear. And they're just having a lot of fun with it.
And, of course, commando is slang that a lot of us use. If you're not wearing underwear, you go commando.
That's right.
That's a cute name.
And I thought I'd have a lot of fun with the packaging. But the truth is it's sold at Neiman Marcus and Saks Fifth Avenue without the packaging. And people are still buying it. And they're buying repeat customers coming back again and again.
I love it. You said you actually, when you were sitting, when the head of Bendel's, which is obviously a fantastic store in New York, asked you to come in to present your product, what was going through your head?
Well, our first product was Takeout's The Better Boob Job.
Okay, we got to get right to this.
I know this is probably...
This is an ingenious product. Let's get right to it.
Sure. It's basically, we call them Outplants. They're made of medical-grade silicone gel. People would wear them, women mostly, wear them in their bra to add a cup size. We kind of had fun with it. We put it in a Chinese food takeout container. So when the president of Henry Bendel called me up and said, I hear you have the Better Boob Job, come into my office tomorrow, I was a little nervous because I just had a prototype. I just started this company.
Right.
I had a background in public relations, and I was like, is this guy going to laugh at me? I was 7 months pregnant. I waddled in, and he said, I love it. I'll take them. And I got to say, for your first store, Henry Bendel is not bad.
Not bad. Now you're doing millions in sales. Now the cleavage cupcakes, what is this?
Now this is another shape of a silicone bra insert. Basically, it's a crescent shape, and a woman would wear it underneath her breast for a lift.
Okay.
And we said we're gonna put it in a pink pastry box, and we're gonna say they're just like homemade. And so women can buy it, and it's fun. And, you know, it turned from a secret lingerie item to a fashion accessory that everyone can wear and laugh about. Because the truth is our customers are very confident about themselves.
Sure.
This is like wearing makeup to them. It's not a big deal.
I love it. Low beams.
Yeah. So basically, women have this problem that they sometimes don't wear bras and they don't want to be too revealing under a sheer top. So we figured there's got to be a better way to help these guys out.
Wait, what are those words again?
There's got to be a better way.
Okay.
The industry had these things for quite a while, and they were called petals or something like this, and they're like daisies, shaped like daisies. So we literally logged dozens of nipple hours to come out with this shape and size. It's a sand shape, and it lays smooth and flat on a woman's body. And she buys them constantly, wears them underneath her outfit.
How did you were a PR person.
Yeah.
How did you get the chutzpah? How did you get to say, you know, I'm going to go into business for myself. I'm going to do these racy, fun products.
Yeah.
I'm going to say there's got to be a better way when it comes to, I'm going to be the first one, or at least the smartest one to figure out no elastic in underwear. Where'd you get that? Where'd that come from?
You know, my father was an entrepreneur. I think that had a lot to do with it. I always wanted to be in business for myself. But when I finally retired from PR, I began to write a book. And it was Rack Management 101. I was known as the MacGyver of the Hamptons. The girls, you know, they'd be wearing sexy dresses. I'd tell them what to wear underneath it. And
there you go. Okay.
And I began to write a book called Rack Management 101, what every woman needs to know about bras, chickens, and duct tape. And halfway, chickens. This is what is called a chicken. They used to have these, and they used to be flesh-colored. It used to look like a boneless chicken fillets.
Yeah, there you go.
This is what I'm talking about. Women didn't know about these. So I put the book down, and I said, why am I writing about this? Why aren't I participating in this? The reason why these things weren't sold well is because they took a very dated view. We need to call these things what they are, and women want to have fun. You call them the better boob job. Call it cleavage cupcakes. Call it commando. And so that's kind of where I got it from. Just wanted to participate.
I love it. And what is Matchsticks?
Matchsticks is double stick tricks for smart chicks. Okay. And basically what it is double stick tape and strips.
Okay.
So if you ever have, you know, a button that is hole that's a little open.
Top stick, right. That's what you do.
Yeah,
okay.
top stick.
Right.
It originally was used for toupee tape.
Sure.
And so women keep these in their purse. If they have slingbacks that are slipping down, they can anchor them.
I love it. But I think the lesson for everybody home here is in anything. I don't care. Just really think about everything you wear. Think about every type of food you eat. Think about every health product you use. And if at any moment you're saying, think about the moment that you found. You put in your underwear and you go, why does it have to be elastic? Why does there have to be a panel? And there it was. That was it.
I think a lot of times people think they have an idea, and I think a lot of times they don't have the confidence to go through with it. And it's a lot of details to work out, how to source things, how to figure out how to get things together. I got to say, I was doubting myself when I was walking into that meeting with Henry Bendel, like, this could be a really stupid idea.
Okay, I want to go back to that moment, because I want to encourage everybody, don't ever be, it doesn't matter whether you're afraid, it doesn't matter whether you think you have a steward, because what's the worst that would have happened? They would have said no, you'd be no worse off. What's the difference?
I totally agree with you. So I totally agree. He would have said no, but I don't think that would have stopped me at that point. I think I still would have tried.
Any final words for somebody thinking about going to business? They got the idea, they're excited?
Just do. I think that they should just follow through with it. If they really feel there's a better way to get something done, get a prototype made, and don't be shy about it. Be proud of your ideas.
And the magic words are?
There's got to be a better way.
Yes, there is. Carrie O'Brien found it when it came to underwear. She's, of course, the owner of Her Look. They said it. You've said it. We've all said it. There's got to be a better way. When you hear those words, you got the chance to make millions. More coming up.
Next, the handyman who put a hot dog to the test and saved hundreds of fingers. Plus, a Navy SEAL finds a better way to build the ultimate fighting man.
Now breathe in. You feel that power right there?
And later,
I was at my mother's-in-law, and I had to go. And usually,
When you say you got to go.
I got to go for number 2.
Some cars are built on a set of wheels. Ours are built on a set of values. At Subaru, we believe all-wheel drive is a better way to drive, so we make it standard. We believe in longevity, So 95% of our cars sold in the last 10 years are still on the road. And we believe the earth is important too. So every Subaru is built in a plant with zero landfill. Now, is there a place for a set of values in the car industry? There should be.
The road to happiness. There's a lot of temptation out there.
In my hand is a little piece of heaven, and it's practical.
Nice. God, $9,000. This won't make you happy. It'll end up buried in your closet. Put your money in an orange savings account. It won't go out of fashion. Then you'll feel better about yourself. $9,000.
Sorry.
High interest, no fees, no minimums. Next thing you know, there's more money than when you started. And you're right back on the road to happiness.
Get away from her, you... This thing just won't leave. All I want to do is kick back and enjoy the direct TV we just hooked up. I mean, I just got the best TV package in the universe for free. This is going to feel almost as good as when I got rid of cable.
Get our best TV package free for 4 months.
One of the 7 deadly sins, taking the Lord's name in greed. A $340 million scam preaching profit, delivering financial hell.
If you can't trust the Baptist, who can you trust?
An all-new American Greed. CNBC tomorrow.
Meet John and Jane. Both live in Chicago. Both have meetings 700 miles away, and both will get there on time. Here's where the similarities end. As you can see, you can spend the time, money, and energy to travel to the meeting.
Ready?
Or you can just go to meeting.
Everyone ready?
GoToMeeting is the award-winning service that lets you hold meetings over the internet. Meet from your office, home, hotel room, anywhere, anytime. Just log on to GoToMeeting.com and start meetings with a click. Give sales presentations, product demos, or training sessions. Hold as many meetings as you want for one low flat monthly rate. Do more and travel less. Experience the difference with GoToMeeting. You can try GoToMeeting right now free. Visit GoToMeeting.com and use the promo code on your screen.
Welcome back to The Big Idea. Tonight, we're turning something you probably have an abundance of into big money. It's your aggravations. We've all got them. But whenever something bugs you, whenever you say there's got to be a better way, you need to perk up and take notice because you could be on the trail of an idea worth millions. And my next guest figured out a better way to build a saw.
The better way. Saw Stop. It's a better way to build a table saw. One that keeps fingers at